Hello, Opulence Global family. Today we are all about teaching you the benefits of smart buying shopping credits. So I am super excited to be here with you all this morning. My name is Daniela Ferreira and I am your sales development manager at Opulence Global. Today I want to tell you why these programs were created. They were created in the first place to help you, first of all, keep track of your own orders, of your own volume, and to be able to tap into this in an easier way to build your residual for long term. So what are the benefits of Smart Buy? Smart Buy means you're going to be stress-free. You don't even have to think about it, right? It is products that are going to be delivered to your door for personal use or business supply on a monthly basis. So all you need to know in order to tap into our Smart Buy promotions or the Smart Buy groups or the Smart Buy club that I call it is to basically know your date. When is your anniversary date? On your anniversary date, a Smart Buy is going to be activated, right? What I love about Smart Buy is that now you can customize the products that you want, and it helps you to be commission qualified on a monthly basis, because once you are in Smart Buy, every single product in the Smart Buy is generating PV, which stands for personal volume. In our company, you need to generate this personal volume on a monthly basis. You are not obligated to it, but you have to if you want to be commission qualified. So today we're going to make the examples as if you were a lifestyle advisor with the company. Then you get the best discounts because there is perks for being on Smart Buy. And you could also include shopping credits within your Smart Buy. And right now, we just developed a brand new system that allows you and your team to be on Smart Buy, but tap into group shipping, which I absolutely love. But the reason why I wanted to do this training is because I'm seeing a lot of orders waiting to be ready with their groups to be shipped as a group shipping. So the group shipping is going to save a lot of money in shipping for our customers, also for our members that live together, that live in the same country, and they just feel that they want to save money and receive their supply to their door month after month after month. So these are basically the benefits of being on Smart Buy. Now, when you join the club of Smart Buy, you can earn extra 10% in your entire shop after your third month is processed. I know most of you who joined Smart Buy when we launched the system back in February right now are enjoying extra 10% discount. So I want to share with you that once you do that, anything in the store has extra 10%. That means when you are buying supplies, what's happening? You're buying it for less. You're getting an extra discount, which is saving you money, or if you're selling from your own stock, you're just making extra 10% on profits as well. There is a better value for your dollar. So if you are on Smart Buy, you just receive a better value for your dollar. And you can also accumulate shopping credits within your Smart Buy that you can decide to use for special occasions like Valentine's or Christmas, or if you're having a birthday party. Like, I just want you to see the difference with this. So first I'm going to give you the review of the benefits, and then after I'm going to show you a live session. Now, shopping credits are accumulated in your back office. As you know, if you knew the system that before had a name of IA, which is inventory account, and you can redeem for fashion and beauty items at your best convenience. That means any shopping credits that you accumulate can give you access to fashion and beauty immediately, anytime you want, any date. From the 1st to the 30th of the month, you can go and redeem your shopping credits anytime. If you want to use them for Fountain of Life, though, you have to pay 50% in shopping credits and 50% of the value when you cash out. Now, same thing, shopping credits, you need, as a lifestyle advisor, a minimum of $150 in personal volume to qualify you for commissions. If you have any questions, please start writing them in a notebook or put them in the chat group so we can answer to the questions at the end. So as you know, right now we're running an amazing Canada Day promotion that is going to boost your business when you become a Lifestyle Director 1. I gotta tell you that a lot of you, what I've seen in our system, a lot of you already have the people ready and the members ready to qualify you for director, number 1. But what's missing is the $150 personal volume per member. So you have to make sure that every single person that you know that would like to build a business and this empire with you are generating $150 in personal volume. How do they generate that? They could buy shopping credits, they could be on Smart Buy, they could just place orders within their month. Absolutely any of these 3 choices they can choose. So make sure that when you're helping your advisors, they all have to be on 150 shopping credits or 150 personal volume Smart Buy or $150 orders that they buy for themselves from their back office month after month after month. So I want you to look at this very, very detailed, because you see here where it says maximum weekly commissions. Lifestyle directors are getting paid $1,500 and plus bonuses a week. This is the maximum they can make. The more you grow in the company, if you're a Lifestyle Director 2 or 3 or 4, what happens is that you are going to cap at the level that you are accumulating that month. You're never going to lose the status, but you can be capping at a lower level just because one of your members are not contributing $150 in personal volume. So if you understand that the volume is what you generate during the month, whether you're shopping for yourself or buying for somebody else or consuming or selling the product, but you are accumulating at least $150 in personal volume, then it changes the entire game. Because now people don't see as they have to pay some sort of membership of $150 a month because they are selling the product. So they're making extra money. They are using it for their own or for their family. They can choose whatever they want. It could be fashion, it could be beauty, it could be health. So now they don't have the excuse that they are not consuming the product like we used to have before when we were only fashion, where you were just accumulating money to eventually buy a higher priced item. Right now, we are consuming products like Fountain of Life that if you're not going through at least 2 bottles a month, means you're just not using it in all the capabilities that this amazing product have. So I want you to be very clear that your members, in order to count for your commissions, have to be qualifying with at least $150 in personal volume, which I absolutely love, because that means it's people that are actively building the business with you. Now, this slide, I took it from our business tour, and I want you to see something. This Smart Buy was designed to build this, which is the residual income. If you see this demo that is based on our dual protection package, which is one of our best sellers, you can run your entire business by selling Fountain of Life with dual protection, internal protection, total protection, Fairy Flawless, or just fashion. It's completely up to you. But if you see that in your level 1, you have helped 10 people be protected, and those 10 people, I'm talking about members, those 10 people help 10 people be protected, and those 10 people help 10 people be protected, and so on. It doesn't stop at 10. I'm just giving you a Mickey Mouse example of numbers. By the time you have 270 people ordering just this package that is based on $135, you would be making an extra $900 of residual. What I love about the residual is that it's money that you work for it one time, but it's coming to you month after month after month. So you're getting paid today for a job you probably did a couple of years ago. So right now that your customers are now rebuying the product because they already went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of Fountain of Life in the past 6 months, now you know that these are going to be committed, consistent customers, that if you're following up properly, they can be sharing the products with other people. They could be redeeming their 10% for themselves. They could be earning products for free. They could be on a VIP program with you. And now you're not finding these people on your own. Because now these customers are helping you get customers that are helping you get customers. So it doesn't matter where in the line they are, as long as you have as many people helping as much as you can. So by the time you hit 24, 30 people, you're approximately at $8,100 in residual. This is just residual commissions. I'm not talking about your retail profits from selling the product. I'm not talking about your car qualification program. I'm not talking about your LD1 commissions. I'm only talking about the residual income that you can be generating from people using these packages month after month after month. So the more people you help be protected, the more money you're going to make as well in your team commissions. Now, as you know, the team commissions is approximately $3 million per year. So you have to tap into this at some point. The question is, not if you're going to make it or not. The question is, when are you going to be there? Because you're going to get there at some point anyways, but what are you doing on a daily basis to achieve this? So I want you to be very, very cautious on this, that as long as all your members are buying, selling, or consuming $150 in personal volume, month after month after month, you're not going to be capping at a lower level. Because I am seeing right now LD2s, LD3s that are getting paid as LD1s. Just because one person in the downline is just not contributing, is just not building a business, is just not deciding to buy product, is just not consuming the product, is just not selling the product. So you have to understand that we're giving you the option of having two that have two, but it doesn't stop there. You can have 10 and help 10 get 10 and multiply that. So you're not thinking, oh, because of one person, I'm just not getting paid. So I want you to become very, very complan driven in the sense that this is a lot of money on the table that you could be missing just because one person or two are just deciding not to build a business, or they are just not informed. What I'm trying to tell you is that just a very, very small percent is tapping into these trainings. And I want you to be sharing these trainings with every single person that you're sharing the business opportunity with. Or your members that have probably been with you for so long, they just don't know what's going on in the company. Like, we know it's a new company. We know it's all this is new training for all of you. But Smart Buy is super important because it just helps your customers have this, which is the product at their door month after month after month with no worries of generating the personal volume. So when you see the fast track to Royal, you can see that we have leaders here that are getting paid like here, just because the rest of the leaders are deciding not to be qualified. So I want you to become very, very conscious of this. And now I am going to show you in your website, how does the Smart Buy looks like? How do you set up your Smart Buy? And how can you include even shopping credits in your Smart Buy as well? Or this month, choose a different thing. But after 3 months, you process the Smart Buy, you get extra 10%. So I am going to look at the chat first, and then we keep on going. So people are excited with the 10%. So do we need a Smart Buy if we already have 150 PV before our Smart Buy date? That's an awesome, awesome question. No, you do not need a Smart Buy if you already have your $150 in PV. But listen to this. If you cancel your Smart Buy, you lose your discount, okay? Your Smart Buy is based on your date and is going to have you commission qualified for that month. So if your date is on the 5th, it's not going to qualify you until the next 5th. It's going to qualify you for that month. So I want you to be super, super cautious with this because, for example, what's happening with group shipping is that your credit card doesn't go through. You forgot your smart buy. So now it's affecting everybody's order because everybody has to ship together because your credit card didn't go through. Or you made a mistake on the address and the system is very, very picky. And I'm sharing this with you because if you put your address wrong, your billing address, the system thinks it's a credit card that was stolen. So you have to make sure your billing address matches to what you're putting in your website so that when it's processed automatically, it goes through. So you have to be just aware of your SAC date. So if you know your date is the 5th, you have to make sure that the 5th at midnight Eastern time, you're going to have money available for this recurring transaction to go on. So share with every single member that you are helping them join the company understand the benefits of the Smart Buy. So I want you to see, I'm going to see here, does any Smart Buy qualify for 150? Why? Okay, I want you to, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Levi. How does any Smart Buy, like I want you to analyze your question. Does any Smart Buy qualify for 150 PV? 150 PV is $150, period. It's dollar to dollar value. So if you're placing a Smart Buy that's $35, how can it qualify you for 150 PV? 150 PV means $150 of value in products, okay? So I want you to see this in the website. This is your back office, correct? If you are not on Smart Buy, like we're putting this little thing here because we want every single person that is new to understand that the first thing they need to do is join Smart Buy, whether they're going to put shopping credits in there or not. Now, the shopping credits are always going to go through if your Smart Buy falls. If your Smart Buy doesn't go through at midnight, your shopping credits are there to protect your commissions. Because what happens if you fail that? All your volume is lost and you're not commission qualified. So I want you to super put in your head that there is only one day of the month that you have to make sure your either Smart Buy or your shopping credits are going to go through. Now, it is the same thing, it just has a different name because the Smart Buy, you're going to receive product. So I created this account with no Smart Buy so I can teach you in case you don't know how Smart Buy works. So you're going to go, you can go here and it will direct you straight to Smart Buy. So you can do it through this red button that we added into the back office, or you can do it through shopping, Smart Buy. Now, it's going to open for you all the options of pre-selected packages that you can put on in your Smart Buy. Now, if I want to generate $150 in personal volume through my Smart Buy, that means I am actively selling through my website. My customers are joining me as VIPs, and I want to have a little bit of stock just in case. You know, I always say it could be your personal supply or it could be your business supply where you're using it for your customers. We need to understand what am I ordering? So because I canceled the Smart Buy on this account to show you, now I won't be able to see the 10% that this account had. But for example, if I want to be commission qualified with $150 personal volume, then I just click on whatever it is that I want. It could be this. If I click this, it's not going to erase my first selection. So make sure whatever has the red square means you are selecting that product. So the system is going to add both, right? So in my personal case, because this is my account, so I choose always my personal supply. So it's always going to be my 2 bottles, but that's $70. And in the bottom, I want to include $80 in shopping credits that are going to be delivered to my home. You can choose total service for $11. It doesn't matter. It depends on which country you are, or I can put free pickup in Toronto. and it tells me that my next date is going to be, because today is the 7th and my Smart Buy already went through this morning, my next date is going to be August the 7th. Now, understand that when you process your Smart Buy, it doesn't matter which date, it's only going to go through on your next date, on your next Smart Buy date. So in this case, this Smart Buy was on the 7th. So this morning already went through, okay? So these changes I am doing right now are going to be available on the next month. So if you have new members, I'm sharing this because we had this issue with the team in Kenya. Everybody was super excited. Everybody was joining Smart Buy. Everybody was joining group shipping as they started. So they started today, they joined Smart Buy today, but their Smart Buy, when is going to happen? Next month. So we've been waiting for the month to actually be able to provide them with their shipping. And we don't want to hold your shippings. We want the shippings to go as fast as you can. So make sure you have people that are close to your date, and we ship twice a month, the 15th or the 30th. But if your order is ready by the 10th, we're going to ship your order by the 10th. If all the members in your group, which could be 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people, are ready by the 10th, why not? We send it on the 10th. So I just want to make sure you understand this. And then I say finalize my Smart Buy order, and it shows me that it was placed successfully. Of course, because I canceled the Smart Buy to show you this, I cannot see all the months that I've been on Smart Buy, but it will show you in this section your total. So you have $70 for your product, $80 in shopping credits. It gives me a subtotal of $150. This is going to be my PV from the Smart Buy. That doesn't mean that if I go and sell and place a family pack order because I'm traveling tomorrow and I need 12 bottles, I cannot order. So yes, I can place my 12 bottle order on top of anything that I had put in my Smart Buy. Now, the difference between the shopping credits and the Smart Buy is in the Smart Buy, you cannot put 100% shopping credits. The intention for you is for you to receive your product every month in your door. That's the only difference. But I can include shopping credits in my Smart Buy and be commission qualified every month. Now, if you are a retailer, I want to share this with you because I know in so many countries, retailers are blooming because you can eventually become a lifestyle advisor progressively, which is generating personal group volume, which is sharing, which is doing the activities you need to do in your business in order to grow. So what happens is people join as retailers and for some reason they think only in their head they only need to contribute $35. But what happens is we're having people selling $2,000 every month worth of product. Is their $35 relevant? What do you think? Absolutely not. Absolutely no. They are over, above, and beyond commission qualified. The difference is that retailers don't have access to commissions. So they don't have access to build their residual. They accumulate volume though. When they are ready and they become advisors, they can definitely tap into the binary. But in the meantime, they are not. So I want you to be super clear on this. When you include, I'm sharing with you, a lot of people don't even know they can include shopping credits in their Smart Buy. It is exactly the same thing. If I am not on Smart Buy, what is going to happen? My shopping credits are going to kick in anyways on the 7th of the next month. 150, 75, or 35. Is it relevant, the amount? If I'm ordering every day something or every week and I'm placing my orders once a month, no, it is not relevant. But if you're just using it as an account that it's there and you just don't even look at it and you're just not even building the business, then you lose the value of it. Then it could become to the point that I'm seeing on a daily basis that customers that don't have the right information to make a choice because they don't see the value of the Smart Buy. Now, what happens after is that these shopping credits are going to be in my account. So you go to your dashboard and you click on your financial, you can see your shopping credit account and all the money, whether it's orders that you have placed and orders that you haven't placed, you can see your total. So I can see here that I have $303 in shopping credits. That if I go right now and click on Ferry, I can order my products. If I was having an extra 10% discount, this will be having a red letter here that would say 10% shopping credits apply. So instead of paying $47.50 shopping credits, I would be paying $42.75. And the same thing would happen if I was to buy bracelet. By the way, I love our jewelry, as you might have seen, right? So all my prices are going to be changed and reflected once I achieve them. Do you want to have extra 10% in your products? So I was talking to someone, one of our leaders that is starting to build in Trinidad. And he said, now I have extra 10%. Okay, now people in Trinidad, is really hard for them to receive products in their home because of the shipping and blah, blah, blah. Customs, so many countries they make a lot of issues to, release the packages. So he said, when I have an event, I buy, I take the stock, and then my cousin or someone that is local will take care of it. What happens there? Exactly the same thing. He's actually going to make more money on every bottle, because if every bottle internationally is $56.50 or $57.50, but he's buying normally at $35 and now he's going to buy at $31.50, he's making an extra $4.50 per bottle. That is basically covering his shipping. So now he's actually making the same amount of money, is free shipping there, right? Because it's covered with all the volume of bottles he's buying. And on top of that, I don't know if you know, I know most of you do, when you buy a family pack, you get an extra bottle for free. So he's actually getting an extra $31.50 if he has a discount for free in every package. That if you sell at $56.50, like, profits are there. I always share with you how much you want to make this month, without counting even your commissions. How much money you want to make this month? So if you need extra $500 this month to pay your bills, divide $500 divided by 35, that's 14 bottles. So if you sell 14 bottles at $50, you'll make $700 minus your 30%, it's $210 less. So understand your numbers, so when you are creating this type of orders, it's easy for you. Questions? How would you compensate your Smart Buy when it is less than 150 PV? Order more? I don't know if I understand your question, Lady. So if your Smart Buy is $35, for example, just add the rest in shopping credits the same way I did. So if you see the Smart Buy again, let me go back to Smart Buy so you can see. The Smart Buy, my Smart Buy, it's $70, right? But I added $80 in shopping credits. The company is going to ship me my Fountain of Life. But I added shopping credits, so I am commission qualified with $150. Now, there is another tip I want to tell you. If you get extra 10%, you also get 10% on your Smart Buy. So after 3 months, this is no longer $150. How much is going to be? It's going to be $135. So I'm going to be $15 short to be qualified for commissions, because I need to generate at least $150. So if you're not buying anything else other than Smart Buy, if you're not buying because you want to accumulate for Christmas, for example, or for, summer sale or whatever, and you're accumulating shopping credits, then you have to make sure this one is increased. So it's going to cost you exactly the same amount of money. You're just adding shopping credits to it. So now you're going to have, have my calculator here. So you're gonna have $95 in shopping credits plus your fountain of life. Am I being clear with you? Okay, Levi, if you already order, it's already processed and you realize you need 150, how much was your smart buy? So if you need $150 to have personal volume, right? Then what you can do is place an order. Okay, so let's say it was $70, like me. So you need another $80, you just make a purchase for $80. Anything you want from the store. $80 plus the 70, and then I gotta show you a trick in case you haven't seen it. When you are on your dashboard, you can go here to the performance center, and then it tells you how much volume have you had for this. So in my case, I have personal group volume, and because my PV went already through this morning, I am already qualified for my PV. You get it? So it's super important that you see that. Okay? So $150 in personal volume you can accumulate through Smart Buy, you can accumulate through shopping credits, you can accumulate through any order. Any order. Okay? Let me go back to the dashboard. Berlin. After you have qualified for the additional 10% shopping discount as a partner with 3 Smart Buys, can you then revert to paying only the $150? No, you can, but you're going to lose the 10%. The 10% is activated once you are on Smart Buy. That means we are delivering product to you month after month after month. If you decide not to be on shopping credits and be on only 150 shopping credits, because that's your personal volume and you want to accumulate there, remember the shopping credits you can use 100% for fashion and beauty, but if you want to buy Fountain of Light, it goes 50-50. So yes, you can be only on shopping credits, but you will never have 10% discount. The 10% discount is when you are on Smart Buy. So for example, this morning I cancel, even though my Smart Buy already went through, I cancel it so I can show you how the Smart Buy looks. So I don't have the 10% anymore because now if I go shop, you can see my products are regular price, okay? Let me go to the chat. Questions? Good morning, opulent people. Paul and Nora here from Niagara. Yay! Good to see you. I can add more shopping credits or Smart Buy and be qualified for the monthly commission. You can add, okay, if you're gonna add it to your Smart Buy, Levi, and your Smart Buy already went through, it's gonna be for the next month, not for this one. Remember, Smart Buy, it's only charged once a month. So for example, if your date was yesterday or the day before or whatever, if it already went through, the next Smart Buy is gonna go through until the next month. So if you want to be qualified for the month of July, for example, in MGRS, then you need to order $80 separate, whatever you want, right? Remember, the bonuses are based on calendar months from the first to the end of the month. They are not based on your date. So to be MGRS qualified, you need to generate 150 personal volume in that month, calendar month, okay? So if your Smart Buy was $70, you're not commission qualified, you need the extra, okay? I got it now, thanks. Awesome, I love it when people get things because now it's gonna be easy for you to explain also to your team members. And I know people are loving their 10% discount because now it's more money, it's just more commission. You know, you can buy my products with the same amount of money. So if you were buying $150 a month, now you just get more product, right? Okay, bombard me with questions. I want every single one of you to be a master of Smart Buy and shopping credits. I don't want to be listening to all these questions after. Okay, come on, give me questions. Are you all clear on how Smart Buy works? Do you see the value of being on Smart Buy? Now, my favorite part of Smart Buy is worry-free. Because it's not the same thing to believe that you're actually going to be buying every month, because you're not, because you're going to forget, or because you're selling directly from your website. So when people are going to your website, you're going to make your retail commission anyways, but the company takes care of it. Shipping, labeling, packaging, everything, okay? Okay, let's see questions here. The additional 10% shopping discount is applicable to only purchases from the Smart Buy options? No. The 10% shopping discount is applicable to any purchase, only if you are on Smart Buy. Not only to the Smart Buy options, it's applicable to everything. Okay? Is the group shipping for the Smart Buy available in Canada? You could, Teresa. It's just that I know for Canada, Alberta has different rates. So it's just not like a big of a saver in terms of money. But group shipping was basically intended. It is available though, but it was intended more for countries where they pay higher amounts of money in shipping, and they can save money splitting between each other. But yes, absolutely, it's available for anyone. So you just have to create your code. I'm going to show you here. When you go to shop, one second. You go here to group shipping, then you have 3 options: partners, VIP shopper clients, and Smart Buy group shipping. You need a minimum of 4 orders and up to 8, including the host. So in this case, this account is going to be the host. So you click here. How many people, including you, are going to be in this code, right? So let's say it's going to be only 4 of you. So then you click 3 or 4, right? Not including yours. Okay. Step 1, enter the number of additional Smart Buy orders. So it's going to be me plus 3. Okay. So let's say it's 3 of your friends plus you. So you put 3 and then you generate the code. If you click there, it's going to generate the code. Once you are putting it in your Smart Buy, I want to show you back again. You click edit, you put the code here. In this case, I had put this, so it's not giving me the option here, but you can put here, there is a little square before you put it that it gives you the option to put the code for group shipping, okay? In this case, because I had it before with free pickup, it's not giving me the option in here. So you just add the code. So once we receive the order, it's going to show me who's the organizer and which is the code, how many people am I expecting per code. And then once we receive all the orders processed, we put them all together and we ship it to the organizer. Group shipping for Smart Buy is for the international markets for savings. Correct. It is available in Canada. So if you have some people and you would like it, absolutely. I just think in Canada, we have very, very good rates with Canada Post. International markets like Kenya, St. Lucia, Nigeria, they pay up to $165 for shipping. So it's worth having the group shipping for $20. Reza, why sometimes when ordering for VIP members, we get some obscene amount for the shipping, which is not correct. I was told that the calculator did not calculate correctly. I'm not sure what that means. Well, Reza, just so you know, the system is based on, like, shipping is charged based on dimensional weight. So you could have something very light, like my calculator, but it could be the same size in paper, and they are the same dimensions, they different weight. So we are charged by weight and by dimensions. So I'll tell you an example. We had a group shipping for Nigeria like 3 weeks ago, but it had 16 pairs of shoes. So it was big, big boxes. It was more than $1,000 for shipping because it's based on the dimension and the weight. So the program, our system is programmed so that every product has a weight and a dimension that can fit certain boxes that FedEx or UPS already have pre-designed. Most of the shipments are going to be calculated based on the weight of your shipment. So you have to be careful on what it is that you're ordering so that you don't surpass that. Now, for example, family packs in this case, for Fountain of Life, are a lot heavier. So they are already into the 5 pounds, section, right? We have to remember we have admin fees for group shipping by weight as well. And of course, yeah, personal use, Reza, you shouldn't have any issues. Personal use, Fountain of Life, it's all set up. If it's 2 bottle, 6 bottle, 3 bottle, it's all under the 2 pounds. So group shipping, remember, is available for pre-selected Smart Buy packages only under 2 pounds, okay? I am confused about this subject. If I buy a $150 PB, I still need Smart Buy? No. My Smart Buy date is the 22nd, and I usually order over 150 PB before that date. Yes, then you don't need the Smart Buy. The only difference is that you will never have the extra 10%, right? So this is where the confusion starts. PV is the volume that you generate every month. You can do it anyway. You can do it through shopping credits, you can do it through orders, or you can do it through Smart Buy. Okay, that's why I want to call things by their name. Remember how our CEO Ramin Mesgarlu always tells us semantics matter. So PV, it's anything you buy. You can do it through shopping credits, you can do it through Smart Buy, or you can just go now and place an order for the $150 before taxes. Correct? If your date is the 22nd and you do it before that date, then your shopping credits are not going to go through and your Smart Buy is not going to go through. Period. But why I love the Smart Buy is because you get extra 10% after being on it 3 months. You can push shopping credits on it, and it's just worry-free. You don't have to be thinking, oh my God, I have to order before the 22nd, because, you know, what happens is that some people, they place their Smart Buy, but their Smart Buy is not 150. So then they're going to be charged the 150 shopping credits anyways, because the 150 is the minimum the system requires for you to be commission qualified. So if you don't have enough, the 150, you're at 149, the credit card is going to charge you the 150. So that's when the confusion comes in. Okay, am I answering your question? Next question from Prudence. Hi, Prudence. Smart Buy is costing me much more than if I buy from my site and paying 50% from shopping credit. How is that a benefit to me? Awesome. Then, I know for some countries, that happens if your Smart Buy is less than the 150. Because if you're paying, for example, a higher amount of money in shipping, like in this case, for example, I don't know to your country, Prudence, but it could be $55. That's why we created group shipping. So you can have different members or family members or friends or partners paying $20. That makes your Smart Buy worth it, right? Because now you're saving money on it. But if you do not want to do that and you'd rather pay 50%, then that's fine. It's good to me. There is no benefit for you to be on Smart Buy if your order is not worth, you know, the shipping. Absolutely. It's absolutely your choice. Hortense. Hi. I'm a new member here. Awesome. I love it. What can I tell my customers? How can I make customer buy items? Should I offer them to be on Smart Buy? Can they shop from my shop as in any order online store? If they shop from my Smart Buy, do they have to wait a month for the order to be processed? Okay, awesome questions, Hortense. First of all, the Smart Buy is also available for VIPs. They just buy at retail, okay? So if you are buying at retail, then it's a completely different story. They can still be on Smart Buy and they can create their own Smart Buy. The Smart Buy for members is basically for you to generate the $150 in personal value that you need in your organization to have your shop activated and to be able to tap into commissions. But your customers that are buying retail from you, they can have their own Smart Buy. So I'll tell you an example. Yesterday, one of our members from Ottawa, she did a show in Toronto. Everybody loved the product. They would love all to have the product shipped to the host. So group shipping works exactly the same as if they did a show. So now we're going to ship all the products to the host or to one person from the group. Everybody chips in, everybody saves money, and they all happy with the product. Correct? Your customers are going to buy from your link and they can create their own smart buy. Okay, they can create their own smart buy where they are going to have the products delivered to their doorsteps months after months after month, so you can start building your residual. So that's question number one. They buy items from your website. So for example, myopulence.com/Hortense, right? They are going to go to your website, buy from there at a retail price, not at wholesale. Your profits, we pay you the profits. After 7 days, they have placed an order. So if they buy a fountain of life for $50, you get paid your $15 profit directly in your back office, okay? Should I offer them to be a part of a Smart Buy like yours? They don't have to know you are going to be on Smart Buy. You can buy the products for them. So this is, again, going back to the example I gave you about our member in Trinidad and Tobago. He's buying the product, and then he travels there, and then he takes it there. So now he has extra 10% discount. He's buying it cheaper. He still sells it for the same price. He just makes more money, covers the shipping, covers his cost, and a cousin is helping him to build the business. Now, can you do that? Absolutely. Can you be shopping 12 bottles of Fountain of Life, or 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever it is, pay the value of it, get the discount, and then you can give it to your customers? Absolutely, yes. You see, how you become resourceful on finding customers, on delivering to your customers, on providing what we call concierge customer service is absolutely up to you. And I love it. If they shop from my Smart Buy, do they have to wait a month for the order to be processed? No, they are not going to shop from your Smart Buy. Your Smart Buy is personal. You can choose whatever, and you can include customers' products, yes, but it's going to be delivered to you. Your Smart Buy is only going to go through once a month, so you can purchase the orders first. For example, 12 bottles of Fountain of Life every 7th of the month, and then you have your 12 bottles to sell during the month. That means you're going to make, your profit is going to be $180 a month. So it's up to you whether you buy the product and deliver yourself locally, or if you send them to your website and the company delivers to them. Absolutely up to you, my sweetheart. Next question. I will launch as a LLA this week and qualify for LD1. What is the value in dollars of this launch up to when I become an LD1? I'm not understanding your question. If you launch as an LA, to qualify for LD1, you need to have 2 lifestyle advisors, as you can see here. I'm going to show you in my presentation, so it's easy for you to see. If you are a lifestyle advisor, you need 2 lifestyle advisors who get 2 lifestyle advisors, okay? Just 1 second. So, I'm just going to open this slide here so you can see it. So when you launch as a lifestyle advisor, you're here, you need to generate $150 in personal volume. But you need 2 lifestyle advisors, okay? You need 2 that are generating $150 in personal volume. And they need to generate 2 lifestyle advisors that are generating $150 in volume. So absolutely you can do it this month. If you just launch and you do it within the month, you can achieve this. If you do it in 30 days, you get 2 times your commission. So whatever commissions are generated by this group, we pay you 2 times. If you do it within 7 days, we pay you 3 times, which I love it. But I am not sure if I am answering your question. What is the value in dollars of this launch up to when I become an LD1 with bonuses included? Well, it depends. It depends on what these people are selling and what these people are sharing. You can have 1 person with 10 people, or you can have 1 person with no one. So if this person doesn't have anybody, then you just don't become an LD1. You're still an advisor, you just don't become the next rank. Remember, the status, you never lose. You're always going to be called that once you achieve it. But that doesn't mean you're going to make that amount of money. So the bonuses cannot be calculated. The bonuses are based on whatever it happens on that particular month. Okay? Am I answering your question right? So Berlin is saying it's difficult to order promo material because the shipping alone is much more than the promo material cost. It's not economical at all, not even with group shipping. In fact, it's more. Actually, Berlin, I don't know if you're saying just group shipping for just regular orders and based on your country. So if it's 8 people, then everybody pays that, absolutely. I don't know if I would only be ordering promo material though, but that particular month you can have like less product on your, remember promo material is not even considered for personal volume anyways. So once you're ready to place a bigger order for promotional, what I would do as a leader is place one big order, include everybody's on your team orders, like put them all together, process it through one account, pay the shipping, and then split it between the team. I would absolutely do that. Wendy, what if someone in the group shipping on SmartBuy decide to cancel the order on a particular month? What would be the shipping rate for the rest of the team? Okay. Remember, the code is different, right? Every month you get a different code. So if that person decides to cancel, then you're just not going to include that person in the group shipping. Okay? So that's why I'm saying if the credit card declines, for example, even though they want to be on SmartBuy, the credit card decline, like you have to make sure your credit card is going to go through for your SmartBuy because now you're going to affect everybody on the team. For money-wise, in terms of the shipping, if it's a SmartBuy on group shipping, that's why you have a minimum of 4 people, a maximum of 8. So if one cancels and you just let us know, as long as it's covered, we can still ship it. But remember, or what I would say is, you know, this person canceled the order, but now I have this other person. Like, the problem with this is that people, when they made the commitment to do a group shipping, they have to understand they are coming together as a team. So I don't see that happening unless it's like a super duper a specific case, but these are not things that would happen on a daily basis. So right now what happened with Kenya was just that. They didn't know the SmartBuy is processed on the next month, for example. So we hold the order for a month. But if you're going to be on a group SmartBuy shipping and you want to tap into the benefit of paying $20, for example, for people in Singapore, you might as well be on top of your game. Okay, so if you're going to be the organizer, is like make sure your 5, 6, 7, 8 people, how many people you want to put in your group shipping, are going to be there, are going to have their money, everything is going to go through smoothly, and then everybody's going to have the order perfectly. Okay. Thanks for answering my question. You're very welcome, Hortense. It's my pleasure. Do you have any more questions? Send them to me. Oh, what the MasterCard about? Well, the MasterCard is how we pay you, right? So once you have money in your e-wallet, in your shopping, in your financial section in your back office, then you can transfer the money. First, you have to activate the MasterCard to TrueCash. So go to the TrueCash website in your back office, activate your credit card with the numbers that you have, and then you just transfer the money from your e-wallet that we pay you every week. You can accumulate in your back office and have the money there, and you can transfer to your MasterCard. Then when you have your MasterCard and you're doing groceries or whatever you do, then you can use your MasterCard to pay anywhere you go based on the money that you have in your card. So it works as a debit card anywhere in the world, but it is a MasterCard, okay? You don't have credit on it unless you put the money there. Does the shopping credits does the shopping credits only apply when a VIP created the account? Example, if a VIP purchases 100, they get 20. Can they continue purchasing 100 everywhere and still get the 20? No. Kaisha, these VIP rewards are only for the first order made within 24 hours of opening the account. I have this slide here. 1 second, I'll show you. Give me 1 second. I can show you here. I lost my MasterCard UWT. How do I get an Opulence MasterCard? Well, the Opulence MasterCards are not ready yet, but you can actually buy a MasterCard online. So if you lost it, you can go to your back office and click where it says MasterCard and buy a new one. I'm trying to put a figure as to how much money I will earn from the time I launch to when I become LD1 with bonuses included. What is the fast start bonus? Okay, I'll explain you this in a minute. Let me just answer to Gaicha. I want to show you here. When you have your 7-minute product showcase, it clearly shows you that when they buy $100, you receive $20 shopping credits with your first $100 purchase, okay? These incentives, which by the way are great, people are having a lot of shopping credits for free because they are ordering within the time they actually join, which I absolutely love, okay? Is this clear? So your customers can also be on Smart Buy and get extra 10% when their third order is processed. Or if they just want to do 10% all the time, they can do it by referring people, creating events for you. So they can refer you to their friends. Every friend they refer, they get 10% from what they buy. So if that person is buying $100, they get extra $10 shopping credit month after month after month. Absolutely, yes. If it's referral money, they get 10% on whatever their friends buy, okay? So answering your other question, should I open a business account to transfer my upcoming $100,000? Yay! Of course, if you want, you can do a checking account. Is cheaper than a business account. As long as you know it is your business money, I absolutely love that. And I encourage you to do that, you know, for money management. It's actually good. It's good to have a separate business account, but you can also have it in your back office if you want, in your e-wallet. If you don't, if you want to invest your money or put it separate, yes, open a checking account that's particularly for the business money. And yes, then you can transfer your 100,000 and more, my sweetheart, more. I can't wait to see you there. So answering your question in regards to how much money will that be? I have here, I'm gonna just go in my Google Drive when we share in Ottawa. A couple of weeks ago, we showed people the road. Give me 1 second, I have it here. So more or less, to answer your idea, this I have like a breakdown in money. So for example, you can earn from $800 to $1,300 in 30 days. So what happens when you go from lifestyle advisor to lifestyle director 1? So you, first of all, you need to do 2 advisors, right? So you're gonna make, this is actually the LP one. You're gonna make $130, right? Wholesale profit per shop. So that's $260. Then by doing that and selling product, you qualify for MGRS. Depends on every month. Like that's what I say, this is only approximately because every month the shares are different. So if you get 1 share as an LA, $250, then your commissions, they're about $100 if you have 2 people, you know, placing their same amount of orders. Remember, the volume is push up. Based on the volume is what you're gonna cash out. Because you did it in 30 days, so $100 for fast start bonus in 7 days, it's actually $200. So unless you have a lot more people and they are generating more than $100 in commissions, then we would give you twice that money. So in this case, we're giving you extra $200. And if you sold $200 minimum, you make your $60. So you're looking at $870 plus, because you're doing it this month with the promotion, you're gonna make $870. And because you're new LA becoming LD1, you make extra 500 bonus. So you're gonna be making $1,370 about in that month. Plus, if you qualify for car, it's only $100 difference here, so you're selling $300. And now you're gonna have the volume from your team. So if you hit the first level of car, that's an extra $500. So you're looking at $1,870. I hope, Levi, if this, I don't know if it was you who asked me the question, is this clear for you? More or less how much money you would make? Which I love it, because if you're going to do this in the first month, wow. Can I use my shopping credits to pay my Smart Buy in full? No. Helen, your shopping credits are shopping credits. This is separate from Smart Buy. Your Smart Buy subsequent, month after month, you have to pay in the moment. It's processed every midnight of your SAC date, okay? You cannot use your accumulated shopping credits to buy Smart Buy, okay? That's why you can include shopping credits in your Smart Buy. But shopping credits are to buy product from the shop, not to enroll into a Smart Buy, okay? Next question. In other words, one need to be careful when on Smart Buy and gets the 10%, it might drop the amount below the 150. That would need to be increased to make sure it's at least 150, correct? So you're always gonna pay 150, but after the 10%, remember I shared with you 150 minus $15, which is the 10%, now it's gonna be dropped by 135 PV. You're still gonna be qualified, you haven't purchased, so you need $15 more, right? So always add a little bit extra. So you can have for $15 a spa pocket, or add shopping credits to your Smart Buy. So you make sure that your subtotal, it's always 150, okay, even after the discount. So that's why I said, right now, a lot of you are having your 10% now because you've been joining Smart Buy from when we launch it. So you have to make sure you have at least $150 in personal volume. If that doesn't happen though, make sure you go and tap up a little bit of shopping credits extra, and then you're going to be covered, okay? Perfect. Can the spa packets be bought singly? Only, I don't think so. We have only packages of Smart Buy, of spa packages for the business builder, which is 50 of them, which by the way, you get free pockets with that package. This week I had 3 people calling us for those. 3 people on the phone because for some reason they were having issues with their internet. We help a lot of members through the phone because sometimes they're having difficulties on the internet, you know, because wherever they live, they don't get good signal and stuff like that, signal. And I just think it's brilliant. The business builder package has 50 of them, and you can actually, I had shared this training before with you. It's $450 because you save 50. And if you give it away to 50 people, and 50 people, this margin is insane. If you only sold one Fairy Flores Totale package, you would make your money back. So you don't lose anything, okay? If, I would say, numbers don't lie, but like, let's say 1 out of 5 buys you the Totale, so you would have 5 Totales, right? At 430, that's $2,000, 150, $2,150. It's like, seriously, $650. You could be doing this once a month. Once a month, business builder, 5 Totales a month, 645, done. Builds your residual, $645 only for retail commission. And I'm sure out of the other 4 people who didn't buy, they're probably gonna join your business. There's always a result if you learn how to follow up. Show them the product, they don't want the product, they want the product, they don't want, like whatever it is. Then you share the business, then you take them to a business presentation, then you invite them to conference, then you like, there's always something to keep them excited. Customers are always gonna be there for you. I'm telling you, and I'm not gonna get tired of telling you. Then, can you use funds from your e-wallet, from your Smart Buy? Yes, you just have to put it in the section. Make sure you have money in your e-wallet though. Some people say charge my e-wallet, but there's no money on the e-wallet. So then believe me, it's a game changer. But if you're not aware and you're not alert that you have enough money or not, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose your volume. And believe me, we get the phone calls. But policies, you know, Mike, our compliance officer, like we have to abide policies and procedures. So make sure you are on top of it. Okay, thank you, Daniela, for great teaching and guidance. I am grateful to have you as one of our leaders. I have to leave now. Mwah. Bye, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. So, do you have more questions? I love this training. I think now it's clear for a lot of you how to set up your Smart Buy. What are the benefits of having Smart Buy, buying shopping credits, tapping into an extra 10% after your third month is processed. I think it's amazing. Everybody's loving the extra 10%. So I think it's absolutely good. You can use your e-wallet absolutely, and I think it's fair. You know, it's profits from your business going to buy your Smart Buy. Yes, you can do that. Do I have any more questions before we wrap it up? Okay. So perfect. It has been my absolutely pleasure to share with you all this today, this morning. Have a blessing day, a blessed week. Remember always to smile, to give hugs, to be light for people. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I am going on vacation tomorrow. I love the pose you're wearing, Danny. Thanks for great training. You're very welcome. Well, you know, you have to be a product of the product, right? Dun, dun, dun. I am a product of the product all the time. So always remember that you never know who are you going to meet, right? Even if you're just not having the best day, always, you know, put yourself up, get pretty before you go out. And I am telling you, people will be attracted to you. Come to St. Lucia, of course. Of course. Invite me. Thank you, my dear. Have a terrific week. Thank you, Daniela. And have a terrific visit with your family. I am going to be posting photos. So yes. Have lots of fun. Yes, I will. I'm going to Mexico. Actually, I'm going to go to the beach, to Cancun. So it was great to see you all today. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.